보자. 엔딩을 가야지. 엔딩을 가야지.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help.
You believe there's one to...
I don't know.
갑시다. 오늘 아마 엔딩 무조건 찍을 것 같고. 남은 거는 알테마 아니면은 어딘지.
Darkened skies. Fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off storm. The world, in short, is in chaos.
인던을 가져온 건 주인공.
Our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
매력주인보단 마왕이 더 어울리. 혼돈의 마.
Best flourish, but it seemed without the protection of their
Which is only ever...
defending a but pitchforks and palisades should the king of Waloed deign.
Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts.
또 오토야? 씨. 또 오토야.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one.
It would. We had as many owls arrive while Martha's got a Akashic out her gates and talk of monsters roaming the...
And don't forget Dalimil.
When it rained,
It fucking pours. And even if I could get, which means...
Jill and I...
Let them know we're on.
일단 그것들부터 해결해야 되니. 잠깐. 플러스키가 있다? 와, 3군데나 해야 돼? 그니까 플러스키도 아, 이건 그거지? 저번에 받은 거 대공방 이건가? 등급이 둘 있고 아 저거는 내 기억으로 한국산 형태가 이쪽 형태도 와씨 서브캐도 왜 이렇게 많아 일단 가장 오래된 애들부터 해야 돼. 이걸 해야지 메인이 가능하니까.
First we find Isabel.
이사벨
saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oz.
I can't do it. I can't.
이사벨이 없는데?
We received the dame's map. There have been sightings.
With the blue eyes. They've taken so many. Akashic.
And what of your mistress?
Oh, no.
Then we'll look for her.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
I know.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the and protect them I shall. Because they are might, in case you have forgotten. But more than that, they are your people, your sisters. So you have a choice.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here is all we have.
What we have left is our...
Not if we don't have to. Look. I'll have a word with them.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
Like you to... the way the survivors speak of them. And perhaps they did.
이 시간이 좀 걸리겠구만.
You're a pikeman, yes?
I've got family and more, and a pack of them glowing.
Leave that to her.
But my family!
It's all right. Did you see the
Creature? They came out of nowhere.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Orif.
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
아뱅? 굉장히 먼데? 여기야? 아, 나 씨. 이런 씨. 털이 없잖아. 늪 가야 되니. 다행이다. 여기 뛰어넘을 수 있었어. 다행이다.
The two soldiers were...
야, 암브로시아 퀘스트는 필수다 진짜. 이거 없으면 답답해 미쳐버리겠다. 그거 없이 하려면은
It was all they could do to escape.
저기까지 뛰어가는 게 씨. 암브로시아 도와줘 암브로시아. 가자 암브로시아. 근데 처음에 굉장히 스피디하게 달리는 것 같지만 자세히 보면 그렇게 빠르진 않아. 없는 것보다 훨씬 나은 정도의 수준. 처음에 시작할 때 여기서 멈췄을 때 여기서 이렇게 딱 달려갈 때는 엄청나. 거의 광속이야. 하지만 실제로는 그냥 캐릭터 뛰는 수준. 파란 애들? 파란색으로 변한 걔네들을 말하는 거냐 아니면 파란 궁을 말하는 건지. 파란 궁이면 빡센데. 이제 바하무트도 배웠어. 바하무트 윙. 가자. 기 모으는 중이야. 기 모으는 중이야. 꺼져. 오지마. 기 모으는 중이야. 뭐야 게이지가 뭐야 하나가 끝이 아니야? 게이지가 몇 개까지 있는 거야? 어? 애들이 다 잡겠는데? 세 줄? 어? 아니 세 줄이 끝이 아니야? 몇 줄까지 있어 이거. 근데 이거 차는 속도가 너무 느려서 야, 쟤네들이 다 잡겠다. 4개가 풀이야. 그 전에 그냥 때려잡는 게 훨씬 빨랐겠는데? 이야. 멀티미사일? 언제까지 때리는 거야? 계속 때리는데? 짱인데? 지리는데? 오, 꽤 오래 썼어. 아, 이 거의 자동이네. 아무튼. 아니, 취소. 이거 너무 오래 걸려. 좀 빨리 차지가 좀 빠르기만 하면은 쓸만할 것 같아. 아, 차지를 방해해? 이거 쓰긴 써야 될 것 같아. 이거 너무 세. 그 자식 때문에 쓰긴 써야 돼. 내게 채웠어, 이 자식아. 댐프시롤 제대로 들어갔어. 파워. 파멸의 아, 딱 피했네, 그 자식. 딱 그걸 피해버렸네.
Do you think there are more?
There are always.
또 다 알테마 때문에 이런 거지.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man. It's not the most self. Now me, I never needed convincing, and the people I love include the ones standing before me. Now,
플러팅 오지.
lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough, but it has so.
빌리티 포인트 500이나 주는 꽤 많이 줘. 다음 어디야? 어? 왜 서브키 표시가 아직도 떠있지? 일단은 넘어가. 얘도 뭐 있네. 얘도 뭐가 있어. 네 개나 있네 여기도. 서브키는 해야 돼. 그래도. 웬만하면 합시다.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Only trouble is,
What exactly?
I've come by. Gotan Rouge is.
So I've heard.
Oh, gentlemen, would you pass the good?
Sounds simple enough.
야, 씨, 사람도 못 불러가지고 일을 시켜.
Is old free of the stop by.
I'll be right back.
단체 문자가 없으니. 옥방 하나 깔아가지고 딱 단체 문자를 보내지, 이 자식. 악보도 주긴 하네. 옛날엔 그러니까 다 일일이 이렇게 찾아가야 되는 거죠. 심지어 문제는 써보기가 이게 하나가 끝이 아니라.
Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
이게 끝이요?
Pardon me, but would you have that well-notched steel? Might you be...
How exactly?
Well, and should you well...
My arms are yours.
Wonderful.
But where are we going?
Along the... quickly.
Wait.
추천 감사합니다.
I'd better make sure he doesn't
Come.
get himself killed. Perhaps.
Finding some. I was griping about my lot. Now Joseph's
오케이. 이런 건 짧게 끝나는 거.
The thieves
Joseph's
can't imagine.
자, 위쪽에 2개, 아래쪽에 2개. 이제부터. 마을에서 초코보 못하는 게 너무 불편. 타도 느린데.
Please.
달리기 문제는 어떻게 빨리 해결을 하면 좋겠다. 해결해 줄 생각은 있나 모르.
That's me.
The innkeeper. He thought he. What?
Can't we?
이런 건 의미 없으니까.
You'll buy something, won't you? Please.
빨리다.
Raised the price.
What? The.
한 명만 더 만나면.
I showed you my pass. What more do you want from me? I haven't sold anything in days.
These pears are...
밑에 쪽만 3개. 제일 가까운 거리에 있는 게 그거겠지. 술초대.
That's me. If not...
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
아, 근데 알테마 어디서 많이 본 것 같이 생겼던데, 생긴 게 약간 기괴하게 생긴 게.
I suppose.
외국 배우 있는 것 같아.
Right.
If I'd have known...
A goat at bottle between. Here they are. The woes of the world.
Never a.
끝이 아니야? 끝이다. 해결했고.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
What do you want?
Just information.
Now you met.
말의 용병이라.
Bug it off, John.
여긴가 봐요.
Am I not surprised?
아, 아까 호이.
You'll hand over your coin if you know what to get the end.
날려버려. 와, 그래도 레벨업은 안 돼.
Are you hurt?
Happily not. More importantly, colossal vessel airships will oblige me. Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
남은 거는 아직도 저기야? 저걸로 끝이 아니구나.
Let's go.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. And those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
여기. 그래도 멀어.
Come on.
돌아가야 되네. 아, 이렇게는 좀.
Joseph's thieves really lugged their stolen wares all the way out here. I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Too slow.
오, 얘 세다.
Nice try.
진짜 쎄. 일이 잘 안 들어가. 졸긴 줄 알았는데 생각보다. 아, 이건 취소. 집단 구타야? 댐프시롤. 아, 레벨업도 아니?
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know what that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be...
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm... Oh, and don't
Your secret's safe with me.
신기한 게 제일 안 물리친 게 더 웃겨. 마무리를 안 지었다고? 그 위에는 싸울 필요가 없다는 애들이.
I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages.
아직 그래도 얘가 남았어.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
내려가서 불러야 돼. 암브로스야. 그죠, 암브로스야. 근데 간지다 너. 안대하고 있는 게 간지다. 되게 세 보여. 저기서 또 저러고 있네. 덤벼라 템프시롤. 갈비 뺀 박살내기. 컴온. 오, 피했어? 피했어. 이걸로 끝. 야, 그 상황에서 피했단 말이야? 대단한 녀석. 레벨업? 30. 한 35에서 엔딩 볼 줄 알았는데.
You're going to get... Oh, not when such magic... As Moss tells us, a battle in reaching for their holy... Alas, the full... But we must not dwell upon such things.
한 번 더인가?
Yet to see. Onward.
그렇게 질리지도 않는 놈이 한 번 있어. 뭐라 그러지 저거를? 안전에 대한 게 없어. 그냥 무대뽀야. 심지어 2번이나 겪었는데도 혼자 저렇게. 뭐야. 야씨, 여기까지 갔다고? 풀파워를 보여주지. 간다. 라이징 피스트 댐프시롤. 댐프시롤은 쓰면 이 자식들이 공격을 해야 돼. 댐프시롤 다시 한번 간다. 아씨, 댐프시롤만 쓰면 이것들이 장난치나. 쓰면 희한하게 공격해 바로. 타이밍이 너무 안 맞아. 별로 마무리는 안 될 것 같고. 네 번이면 끝이겠지. 설마 여기서 또 가겠어?
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars, and so I...
That's what this was.
이런 캐릭터 갖고 가나 싶겠지. 용과 같이 했어도 얼마 전에 있었. 수다 떠는 나중.
And so here, you're a...
야, 저런 상황에서도 돈을 더 얹어줄 정도. 엄청난 재벌임. 여기까지 딱 해결.
Joseph's. He's certainly.
A good man to have. Thank you for.
아니 근데 여기는 뭔데 이게 뜨는 거지? 아 여기 뭐 한이 있구나. 아, 안 하고 하긴 그렇지. 왔는데 안 할 순 없지.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
옆 자물쇠가 달려있어. 아 보석 걷는다. 진행이 제한돼 있어? 씨. 그래서 잠금 달려있구나. 날림이. 심지어 플러스도 있네. 파괴가 됐어. 고정 놈들?
My shop.
Why would anyone do such a thing?
저기.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Sid! Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill,
Or lie.
your Stolas said.
Indeed. Any idea whether the desert's a big place? Your guess is but the fact.
What did you say?
As if by magic. Let's just say we've. And at this rate, it won't be the action. I've tried reasoning with it.
Perhaps we could talk.
What makes you think that?
What makes you think?
She makes a fair point. Suppose we just follow the shouting.
뽕어지야? 저기 들린다.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries... We're better off using that coin to buy food, and you cannot fill empty bellies.
But what happens when they come...
That's enough. Any more of this and I'll throw you out my... Come back when you're...
야, 도적들 구슬리는 건 의미가 없어. 잠시 시간을 버는 정도지.
Victor.
빅터.
What's he doing here?
Sid.
I was about to ask you this.
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil. I was here to do just...
딱 그러고 보니까 그쪽에 그 전쟁한다 그랬잖아. 어떻게 된 거? 어떻게 됐지? 로스트링?
We're still working. Perhaps we can find...
I hope so.
그것도 서브캐로 들어올 만한데?
fucking thieving bastards. As if life hadn't been harder.
So, what I saw was a room full of people, but if left to smoke. My thoughts? Both sides wish to protect.
And if there's one thing bandits...
What would Sid the Outlaws?
Well, he'd let them choose for themselves.
That sounds like a...
A recipe. While it's plain neither Conrad, it may still be possible.
Before, and that would be
To pool our
when all that...
It appears, Victor.
As you wish.
Don't worry, Victor and I will play along.
What he means...
Picture it, Conrad. Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Sea.
A pleasure, my lady.
As I told you,
Victor says that there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses? There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamul's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Then let us band
저기도 가야 돼? 씨.
brutes that Dalamil is not to be trifled with.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Mummy, I'm scared.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is. Natalie, allow me to introduce
Under.
I was just...
Lubor said...
Indeed, the nobles in the capital. It is only a matter of...
It is... And while I applaud... Which means, if our humble town is...
All right. But you needn't have gone through this.
생각을 정말 쉽게 바꾸죠. 내로남불들이 오지는 수장들이죠.
Thank you. She saw right. No, I didn't say it was... Now, my scout...
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Good news. Both Conrad and with time.
Time no...
I take it yours.
Technically, it would be the bandit. All of them.
You're not...
They don't just want food, they...
I have a... I'm told the bandits march very well. The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Mistakes, I concede, are hard.
That is a lot of faith.
Then it will be...
I thought you might say.
We'll hold them off. And we will do this.
별로 갈라지고 그래. 한 군데로 다 오지. 공격하기 편하게.
The women folk have come to welcome.
바하무트 윙.
I'll take that one.
공격해. 덤벼봐. 아 이거 차지 좀 빨리 좀 찼으면 좋겠다. 씨. 이제 나까지 가야 되는데 너무 느려버리잖아. 한 칸 남았어. 이야, 역시 포르갈. 이제 됐어. 바로 간다. 덤벼라 이것들아. 원거리냐 이것들아? 거의 원거리냐 이것들아? 그렇다면 이건 어떠냐? 템프시롤. 이건 어때? 와, 그 상황에서도 반격을 해? 그럼 어때? 댐프시롤. 댐프시롤. 안 피하게 했어. 피하지 않고 댐프시롤. 술탄. 풀파워. 맞추면서도 반격하는 게 대단하다. 대단하다, 대단해. 댐프시롤로 끝내주마.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Alamil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
마사 도와주러 가면 되나? 아, 여기도 플스키가 있는데?
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The bandits may be known, but look what they've left us.
So, where did you learn to swing a sword like that?
표시를 그냥 찍어야겠네.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined! Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Please, allow his lordship is going... Redeem! Very good. Would you mind?
I'm sorry if I've caught
that. Oh, no. He has been dispossessed of his life.
I don't suppose it's a single-edged sword.
Ah.
Then I'll retreat.
You have but to state.
I want an audience with Lord...
A condition.
I don't suppose you saw with the...
I did not. No, every...
And that's where I'm headed.
I shall...
That will be very...
Farewell.
위치가 어디야? 씨, 더럽게 멀네. 와, 씨. 더럽게 멀잖아. 빡세구만. 이거 생각보다 이거 엔딩 보는데 시간이 이렇게 걸리겠어. 한두 시간 안에.
Fly, Ambrosia.
가자, 앙브로시. 엠브로시. 리스킨 뭐 아니면 걸어. 의미가. 리스키 뭐 아니면 거른다는 마인드로 만들. 그대로 가고 있는 거 맞아. 거의 다 왔어. 너네냐? 너네냐? 램프시롤이다 이 자식아. 어때? 천지 뒤흔들기. 표시로 간다. 공격, 개무시 공격.
This must be Ignac's luck. Nothing seems to... All right.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, redeem here tells...
A few moments of your time.
You're a peculiar... Master Wyvern. Oh, true. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get...
카론이야?
In the outer isles and is used exclusively. They believe no combat should ever. Each sword is made. There's a brute.
But how do they hide such?
Why, they use a whetstones, rather. Oh, but it is the fight. A mineral, quite foreign. And that. Why, when it occurs to me that my little. Take this, the very stone of which I spoke, and a fire.
Thank you.
Pardon the intruder. I am locked in bit. I am one step ahead.
And there are many other.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider.
바이런이야?
Law and is a farewell, wyvern. Redeem. We.
숙부님이었어?
I think his lordship is rather. Coming, my lordship.
숙부님이었어. 라이벌이 숙부님이.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an now.
아사 도와주러 가. 마사. 여기 올 때마다 이런.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive.
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik.
Those skies are what happened. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. The rest are still down there now. What do you think, Clive?
That we join.
I thought you'd know. Where I need you, let the men know you come.
We're on our way.
야? 아, 여기도 있네. 일단은 여기 집중하니까 여기부터 해결해.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
My brothers. Are they?
저쪽부터 해결하자.
Mad dogs.
아, 이쪽 아닌데? 내려갈 뻔. 일단은 서브부터 해결하자. 방송할 때마다 매번 이야기하지만 달리기 정말 마음에 안. 이건 달리기도 아니고 도 아니고. 공부가 더 빠르겠다. 암브로시아. 가자, 암브로시아. 그나마 이게 좀 빠른 편. 그나마. 일단 직진. 잠깐, 이거 아직도 안 되나 보자. 전에는 안 됐거든. 아카식이 돼가지고 좀 더 세졌어. 여전히 안 되나?
This one's awake.
되네? 알리스 제와 각지에 존재하는 수수께끼의 석탑, 크로노스 석탑 기에서는 강적들이 계속해서 겸 시련에 도전할 수 있다. 단독으로 도전하는데 장비도 특정 소환수 어빌리티가 고정된다.
Let's see what's inside.
그만 둔다. 안 해. 보상행위 확실하게 뭔지 알면은 하겠는데 그럴 시간이 없다. 가자. 길 맞아? 아니야, 이쪽 길 아니야. 여기 저긴가 보다. 아직 타우루스도 저 재료 주긴 하는데.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope,
가자.
it would seem like just the place.
문인데. 얘야?
Hungry, Torgal?
다 덤벼. 모아. 애들 모아. 모아. 자동으로 때려놓고. 자, 모아. 4단을 모아. 언제 4단을 모으고 있냐, 씨. 때려잡는 게 더 빠르긴 한데. 기왕 모은 거 4단까지 모아야지. 아마 얘네가 끝이 아닐 거야. 여기서 맞았다간 처음부터야. 그것이 바하무트의 힘. 얘네가 다네. 괜히 이거까지 썼네. 이거까지 쓸 필요가 없는 애들이네.
No. Will it be enough? I say that answers my question, which means we owe the lawsman nothing. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you.
여기로 돌아가서 여기 맞을 거고.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Not here.
지금 안 보여.
Let's go.
가자, 엠브로시아. 다 걸리네.
Clive,
싸우기 좋은데, 위치가? 위치적으로 좋은 위치야. 댐프시롤 받으라. 풀파워 간다. 간다. 댐프시롤. 확실하게 하나 끝내고 날려버려. 단체 행동을 한단 말이야? 다른 종류끼리.
These men don't have the...
If you've... You are mistaken. We're here, but...
How do you know my...
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introduction.
Wade's men? Where is your command?
Sir Wade left earlier.
Did he? Take your wounded... Martha will see your look.
일단 해결했고. 마사.
And to think you took them...
When did Wade and his...
Not long after Rosalith, they were making ready to leave.
Martha! The scouting party's almost at the lift. But they got a pack of it, and they got wounded with them!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about...
You look after everyone here. I will.
어디 찌끄레기 몬스터가 시바와 이프리트가 있는 일단 심지어 바하무트, 타이탄, 가르다도 있고 라무까지 있는 여기는 아닌데? 일 안내해라. 도르가리 안 해주네. 날씨가 진짜 습하다. 습하다. 습.
Mad dogs.
다시 만나는 웨이드? 웨이드도 목숨이 끈질겨.
Those who can still walk, but what about I didn't, sir?
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a...
Martha seemed to think you might need some help, and by the looks of...
We thought we could, but we didn't know there would be so many.
Behind you!
야씨, 세상에서 가장 빠른 알아요? 뽑기.
Do you think we can hold...
We can certainly... Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
굳이 너의 도움은 필요 없긴 하다만. 캔슬해버리기. 앰프시롤. 바로 간다. 너무 없고. 앰프시롤 다시 한번 보고. 풀파워 가고. 그 다음 다시 한번 가고. 마법 한번 날려주고. 일단짜리 한번 빠주고. 4단까지 꼭 모을 필요는 없으니까.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't.
And yet,
I see you're all.
Martha, is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down east.
또?
Gillen,
Don't you worry.
the moment.
몇 군데를 가야 되나? 또 3, 4번이야? 3, 4번 참 좋아해. 외국도 3, 4번 참 좋아. 여기요? 아, 네, 씨. 어떻게 보면 이쪽부터 하고 갔어야 되나? 어차피 가는 길이었네. 아, 근데 저거 홈킹은 해야 될 것 같은 게 플러스가 있는 거 봤을 때는 뭔가 좋은 건데. 플러스 캔은 뭔가 있나? 부를 수 있을 거야. 암브로시아. 가자. 암브로시아. 엠브로시아. 뭐야? 씨. 애매한 고블린?
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
아, 하지 말자. 가자. 댐프시롤. 오씨, 다 피했어. 마지막은 맞았다. 다 덤벼. 다 덤벼. 정판 가르기. 뽕을 내온다고? 그럼 밀어줘야지. 아하무. 램프시롤. 아카식 초카볼. 밀어붙여. 쟤는 왜 저러고 있어?
Something's coming.
마지막이라고 총콩새구만.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
아하무. 가자, 댐프시롤. 아, 이거 댐프시롤 할 때는 안 피해도 되긴 한데. 아카식 플레이그. 간다. 댐프시롤 가야지. 이그니션 가야지. 와, 이 체력 좋다잉? 받아라, 장판 뒤집기.
Do you see any more?
But it won't be long.
Then we make for Marth.
What did you find out there?
The same as so.
Well, wherever they came, hopefully. How many of you? Oh, damn.
It was a hard fought. It's not a matter of if the inn here.
What do you say, Marth?
Well.
베스보자 스카프?
Oscar? It is an honor. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
어? 뭐도?
Oh, he didn't. But it... Well, go on then. Yes. So, if it please you, I would learn the duties of a shield from...
But I am a shield, and spending time in the company of an outlaw.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not to... You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw. Not that so way. It's all right. There is only so much the boy can learn from...
But a squire.
Would that really be... You were a squire once?
I would not have it any...
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
뭐야, 아직 쾌가 남았는데? 아, 이것도 그건가 보다. 마사한테 보석 전해주는. 아, 곰킹이 저기 한국 사냥터랑 관련 있고 여기서 유충지에서 저기로 가는 거. 이게 정확하게 찍어주면 좋은데 정확하게 찍어주진 않으니까. 치킨. 일단 이쪽으로 가보자. 근처에 가면 아마 자동으로 뜨긴 할 건데. 한국 사냥터 쪽 가보니 문제는 시간 미치는 데가 간다.
We have nothing to...
있나 별로? 이게 뭐야? 마타고시잖아. 눈썹맨 널 여기서 다시 만나게 될 줄이야. 램프 싫어. 이것이 바로 카운터다. 램프시롤 한판 뒤집기.
There's a good boy. Get him. Good girl.
랩터가 있어? 저쪽은 안 가본 데 같은데? 많다고. 너희를 만나러 온 게 아니야. 마타고지랑 없고. 뭐 만난 거야? 아니면 위치를 정확하게 어? 근처 가면 근데 자동으로 뜨는데 여긴가 보다. 아, 여기네. 지도가 안 밝혀진 곳이었네. 여기 있다. 여기 있네. 여기 있겠다. 이쪽에서 나온다고. 여기 있거나
Back to the stables, girl.
여기 없으면 저 위쪽에 있겠지. 여긴 길이 좁아서 아마 치료하면 무조건 뜨겠는데 아직까지 안 뜬가 보면 저기 홈킹이 여기 있을 거라 믿는다. 그 같은데? 뭐지? 너 같아. 딱 봐도 너야. 홈킹 A등급. A등급이랑도 싸웠는데 B등급 못 싸우긴. 엠푸시롤 내려와 이 자식아. 장판 뒤집기. 얘는 제도 화염이라는 건 소환까지 제주가 많구나. 나스 제주가 많네. 댐프시롤 풀파워로 가지마. 불로 다스리기. 댐프시롤 풀파워를 한 번 더 가자. 이 등급치고는 좀 셌다.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If a wine needs more than this.
이제 됐어. 뭐야? 아, 이건 못한다. 음신처로 돌아가도 돼.
Will we ever see the sun again?
I noticed you and... So, I'll teach me for treating you. All right, now we know what you're...
Speaking of which, I brought one for late.
You can, aye. In return...
I was just on my way. Sorry for the word, but hopefully you learn something. I did better. Yes.
No wonder one hit might not be so bad.
Even so.
I think so, yeah. But there'd be no replacing this. I reckon we get a Dutch swords that the curse break. Nah. No point. But finishing out, and what's finer than just imagine it? I won't make it.
I'm sure the just...
I'll be working day... Hey, I owe you one. August 2.
You'll be happy to hear you say.
And I'll see that my debt to you. You come and find me.
Right?
특별한 무기? 플러스니까 뭔가 굉장히 좋은 거겠지? 최종 무기인가? 엑스칼리버에서? 엑스칼리버 제작 개방.
Trouble with your gear, or... What's that for you, dear?
브라이트번? 빛의 힘을 들은가?
Should last you a good while.
엑스칼리버. 그리말킨의 털가죽? 근데 엑스칼리버가 지금 무기보다 안 좋은데? 그리말킨의 털가죽? 오메호는 지금 아까 걔한테 얻었고 그리말킨?
Anything else?
Welcome back, my lord. I only just arrived myself. No one seems to know where I am.
하나 추가됐다. 유시에서
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Ah, Clive.
Aye.
Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion. The Fenrir of Led, and while the powers attribute...
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the benefit. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served. In short, the icons hitherto, and that number has... One can but speculate as to how all...
He has seemed...
And if I'm not mistaken...
이루가 주인공이랑 비슷한 능력인 거. 같은 IBM. 모빌리티도 좀 올려주자고. 아, 이건 솔직히 네. 아, 네. 아, 이거 포인트 약간 일단 점버 200, 2, 300 더 있어야 되네. 넉넉 잡고 300 정도. 표시 안 뜨는 거 보니까 이렇게 돼 있네.
Seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
Still alive, are ya? Coin purse weighing you down? Come again. Oh,
저기 있는 애는 그럼 미드는 거기서 그쪽으로 이동하고 나서 더 이상 안 나오네.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his.
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
All right, how's that? I have it here.
그래, 이걸로 이제 뭘 해주는 거야?
That's the stuff. You're a jet, right then.
이것 때문에 아마 뭔가 좋아지는 게 있을 건데.
The Telemon. Very impressive. There's. Don't be. Why don't you let me take a look at that backwood? Well, we thought we might use it to. Well, that's the spirit.
가방 최대 개수 늘어나는 건가, 재료?
Well, it certainly feels right. Thank you. No. For supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavor. And I'm telling you.
계량 약계, 계량 약계. 포션, 하이포션, 힘의 약, 수호의 약, 영웅의 약의 최대 수지수가 증가한다. 혹시 그런 거였고. 아이템의 최대 수지수 증가. 포션 4개에서 6개, 하이포션 3개에서 4개, 힘의 약 2개에서 3개, 수호의 약 2개에서 3개. 근데 뭐 큰 의미는 없어. 큰 의미는 없는데 안 한 것보단 낫지. 훨씬 낫지.
After Drake's head, I was beginning to wonder if you'd lost interest in Sid's grand scheme. But here we are. Another crystal cracked, another nation in disarray.
What happened to the sky?
너무 올라갔구나. 보사.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
아직도 최대. 아,
All yours. You earned this.
몇 가지 있는 거야 도대체?
Best of luck out there, Sid.
잠깐만. 보자. 라이트 1 170. 이건 뭐 회복력 필요 없어. 굿버. 아, 이건가 보다. 그림 읽기. 알레밀려관 거인의 낫. 알레밀려관 거인의 알레밀려관 알레밀이 여기지. 거인의 대낮이. 아, 이쯤인가 보다. 아, 현재가 아니면 어쨌든.
Was wondering what allows from all our... How is it you always...
Look, I suppose any word of...
the nations are still in.
Right.
Clive, now's the time.
Thank you, Otto.
조슈아? 뭐야?
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
존재 자체도 신앙이 아닐 수도 있는 게 르사주 그래도 살았나 보네. 죽은 게 아닌가.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid, despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. his mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold.
You know how I feel about this. But your brother... Stubbornness knows no bounds.
울사부키가 저렇게 또 남았어?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
숫자 3을 엄청 좋아하나 봐. 꼭 3개씩이야 꼭 거의.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps...
I can certainly...
It's not who... I borrowed them to my first thought, which almost...
이제 별 시덥잖은 것도 다 얘한테 시키네. 씨. 그게 리더한테 시킬 일이야?
Seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
Blasted book. Here, you put me.
Are you sure it's me?
I'm all the cook will be needing.
마물스튜 씨. 힘이 좋았다고?
So I thought I'd try making one of these.
It wasn't as straightforward as you...
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen.
아니 요리 만드는 것까지 리더가 해야 돼?
A fried mortress recipe seemed easy. Only
Yvonne said the recipe...
wow, kindly old fella who
Fine, and if he...
you do.
또 알아내면 그거 재료 또 구해달라고 하진 않겠지. 그렇지. 그렇지. 발음 잘해야 돼.
Is everything alright, Goots? You seem more...
그렇지.
Oh, I don't know what that... Oh, I think Nan...
It's alright.
Forker saying she's been selling to bandits, but she'd never do business with baddies. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but she'd never give...
별걸 다 시키는구나 이제.
You let me know...
Of course.
하다 이상한 걸 다 시켜.
Lady Karen,
Not Nick.
you're
What exact? Not one seemed.
just...
Oh.
All I know...
And what? Look. But that what?
You're right, Lady. It was wrong of me to...
No.
Of course.
그러니까 한가하지 않은데 이런 걸 걔를 주는 게 직접 물어보면 되잖아. 겉.
I spoke with Lady Karen that the rumors were unfounded, along with some other things. While it's sound...
Oh, I knew Nan wasn't...
끼는 씨.
Why would people...
No, but people do...
That trade, so that's what...
Are you sure that...
Oh, boy.
역시 간단하게 끝내진 않는구만. 과연 알테마 전투까지 갈까? 일단 오딘이랑 싸우겠지?
The young man... That's actually why I'm here.
Now,
Dragon live.
one would have thought, I believe that...
So we know where to...
Saint's Bonnet, I gather, I may add.
Meaning...
Best of luck, and...
봐, 결국엔 또 채취잖아. 쓰러뜨리는 거 있고. 씨.
Seems the hideaway is lost.
잡괴가 너무 많아. 이거 내가 보기엔 엔딩이야. 엔딩까지 가야 돼. 그래야 저 물음표 해제돼. 아... 아니. 현지야.
Rutherford, where would he be?
걔가 너무 많아버리고. 알통구도 오지게 하네 쟤는. 또 누군가인데.
We're all gonna die. You hear me?
얘인가?
What do you reckon we should do?
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. It's not a set.
No.
Well,
And just how long ha...
we're so...
But we didn't break them.
Just like Miss Middledore.
Miss Midadol.
Because that's the only...
Miss Middledore said...
Well, then your work is all...
The taking apart was...
Speak for you.
You three... So let's have a look at the...
그럼 조립하는 것까지 하는 거?
Every piece has... If even one... You already know one. These round parts.
I do, but these aren't... But
What are the...
Well spotted. This is...
이거 빨리 넘어가자고. 귀찮은.
That's not a...
너 살펴봤잖아.
I think we've...
Then hit...
Obviously, you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it.
개인적으로 봤을 때 갓겜까지는 아니고 그냥 나쁘지 않은 것 같습니다. 가격은 좀 나쁜데 요즘에 다 가격대가 올라가 있어. 근데 플레이 타임은 상당히 길긴 하네요.
Hey, look. You don't think so?
스토리 긴 그냥 영화 한 편 본다고 생각하고 하면은 나쁘지 않을 것 같아요. $80,000원짜리 영화라고 보시면 돼요. 기본이 80,000원. 저길 가야 돼? 그렇지. 아, 좀 퍼즐이라든지 좀 이런 게 좀 있었으면 좋았을 텐데. 영상으로 만들 거리가 없네. 거리가 없어. 언덕지가 없다. 컷신들은 잘 만들었는데 공략할 만한 게 없네. 요즘 게임들은 왜 이렇게 탈 것을 중후반부에 잘 주지? 초반부에 주면 안 되나? 타고 달리기가 빠른 것도 아니고. 빨리 넘어가 합시다. 모빌리티 포인트나 주지. 이제 갑시다. 끝냈고. 아, 다 못 가게 막아놔야겠네. 씨. 메인부터 가야겠네. 어쩔 수 없이 가야겠네. 이럴 것 같긴 했는데, 아, 이래서 아까 쾌를 받을까 말까 했는데. 어제 진짜 바하무트랑 싸우는 신이 그 전에 나왔던 영상들도 멋있긴 했는데 바하무트 신이 좀 화려하긴 했어.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering.
일단은 가자. 엠브로스야. 왜 안 달려? 숨겨진 보물 이런 건 없나? 숨겨진 장비. 이런 거 보면 확실히 세븐이 갓이야. 세븐. 파이널 판타지는 세븐이 역시 최고의 갓 게임이야. 그 외에는 좀 애매모호하네. 다른 시리즈를 많이 해본 게 아니라서 좀 그게 모르겠지. 세븐 이상이 없네. 세븐급이 하나도 없네.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
야, 멀다. 300m야 아직도? 한쪽 이렇게 받으시. 아, 저 그건 다른 건가? 모르겠다. 잠깐. 아, 거기랑 다른 데구나. 얘인가? 얘는 아니잖아. 넘어가고. 공자가 여기 있나 본데? 얘 뭐야? 인사 직전?
You're injured. What happened here?
It swallowed. There's a village. Not. We can't let those.
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Forgive me.
Rest.
후고 무아야? 그럼 별로 도와주고 싶지 않은데. 죽은 지가 언젠데 아직도 후보 타령을 하고.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic is still there.
여긴가 본데. 저 파란데?
Ready, go?
한판 하고 가야겠네.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
구해주마. 램프 실월. 장판 뒤집기. 타격감보다는 화려함은 있는데 타격감은 좀 모르겠어요. 잘 개인적으로 봤을 때 타격감 좀 모르겠고, 화려한 거, 그래픽 화려한 건 확실하고 로딩이라든지 이런 게 거의 없거나 아예 없거나 그런 수준이라 그런 게 좀 좋은 것 같아요. 로딩이 살짝 있거나 아니면 아예 그냥 바로 넘어가죠. 끝난 건가? 생존 병사를 찾. 뭐지?
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fight.
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked.
Another survivor.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Tabor is safe, thanks.
그럼? 디어 37.
You seem familiar.
You must have.
네 두목의 원수지.
Son of a whore. I was there, in Kosnis, when you killed my brother.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over.
And what of my ill will?
두발부시. 귀찮아 이 자식아.
Your head has cooled. Come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service.
My oath?
I know how hard they are to keep.
No. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw.
아, 후구가 누가 봐도 극악무도인데 씨. 넌 눈가리가.
Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. Just know.
그냥 때려잡을 걸 그래. 저런 놈 그냥 후환을 없애야 되는데. 어디 갔어 이 자식. 싸가지 없는 놈이 구해줬더니 다시 만났다 이 자식아. 덤벼. 때려봐 이 자식아. 다 죽어가는 놈이. 어디 병사 찌끄레기가 후보도 못 이겼는데 병사 나부랭이가 응한다 해서 없애버릴 걸 그랬나 보다. 컬러?
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
No need to ride from here. Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor. Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
열렸고 어디로 가야 돼? 여기? 공자가 여기 있네?
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are
여기서 나오는 여자 캐릭터들은 거의 다 이쁘게 생겼어요.
to its heir. They have served our family for generations.
심지어 악당들도 이쁘게 생겼어요.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety.
어제 아주 쓰레기 같은 여자 악당이 하나가 죽었죠.
Without her sword,
근데 아쉬운 건 내 손으로 해결을 못하고 못했다는 게 좀 아쉬울 뿐.
Rise, Lady Yote.
개인적으로 다 이쁘게 생겼는데
You saved my brother.
미드라는 여자 캐릭터인데 걔가 좀 괜찮긴 해요.
I but did my duty.
근데 여자 캐릭터는 다 이쁘게 생겼어요.
Your Grace, it is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystal.
솔직히 여기서는 알테마라는 그 최고 악당보다도 어제 죽은 그 악당이 최고예요. 최악이에요. 최악의 악당.
the Black Galleon.
Joshua. The Einherjar.
그냥 그런 캐릭터들은 보통 일반적으로는 좀 잔인하게 죽어야 되는데 너무 허무하게 죽어서
In recent events at Drake's Fang.
그런 악당은 딱 두 가지인데 최후로 최후의 상황에서 죽었을 때 세 가지 정도인데 하나는 고문당하다가 죽거나 하나는 돌 맞아 죽거나 돌팔매 맞아 죽거나 나머지 하나 세 번째는 보통 일반적으로는 이제 미쳐가지고 죽거나 셋 중에 하나인데 아니다 세 번째는 미쳐 죽거나가 아니고 미쳐서 미친 상태에서 살아가는 거 세 가지인데 아쉽게도 너무 쉽게 다 끝나버려가지고 그 부분은 조금 스토리가 말이 안 되는 것 같아요. 다른 거 다 마음에 드는데 그 부분 스토리는 좀 짜증나더라고요.
That's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame.
Blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
말도 안 돼. 아까 저 난리 났을 때는 안 쳐들어오더니 말하니까 쳐들어와. 그리고 뻔히 제가 오딘인 걸 알면서 쟤한테 대항하겠다. 오딘 도미넌트한테.
But you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
얘는 그냥 전투를 잘하는 타입인 건가? 어떻게 오딘 밑에서 계속 있지? 난 처음에 도미넌트인 줄 알았는데.
Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
야, 가로로 한 번 그었다고 360도 다 죽어?
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
제 개인적으로는 주인공 아버지랑 많이 닮았어요.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here.
느낌도 비슷하고.
It is old, ancient even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken.
이 게임에서 가장 노출신이 많은 놈이에요, 그놈.
Are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas,
have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive.
오딘이랑 싸우고 알테마랑 싸우나?
Most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
제일 불안한 거는 조슈아가 죽을까봐 불안한데.
May I tell Yote of the lake?
질도 솔직히 살짝 불안해.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you.
저렇게 얘기하는 거 보니까 절대 위험한 짓 하게 돼 있네.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
이거 보니까 더 불안해. 왠지 느낌이 센데.
Let's find our friends.
가자.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
아, 또 저기까지 가야 돼? 씨. 잠깐만. 아, 여긴 또 왜 서브키가 이렇게 많아?
Is that Blake? Figure it.
걸러.
All right.
Of course, leave table. I eagerly.
일단 받기는 다 받지만 가는 길이 없으면 걸러. 아, 위에도 있어? 씨. 뭐야?
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token
레이즘.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal if there is nothing.
No.
Your Grace.
It's a canva then.
We'll talk about this later.
그 전에 저 위는 어떻게 올라가?
You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
위는 어떻게 올라가냐? 이건가? 그럼 떨어질. 스토리가 끝이 없어서.
Finally, climb the stairs. The three of them. I'm here in the name. I can't remember.
아, 명성도 때문에 이거 작업을 안 하기도 그렇고.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Have you noticed the elder?
달리기 좀 어떻게 해봐라. 달리기 좀.
Not a scratch on them.
답답해. 쳐버리는 달리기. 게임 최대 단점은 달리기.
So it's these stones to Canva and the rest of the boxes to Dalman.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
How are those new boots treating you?
왜 이렇게밖에 안 보이지?
Must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
설마 뭘 더 시키지 마라. 제발.
The engrave.
몰라. 수상 몰라. 아, 이걸 순서대로 다 외워야 돼?
That can't be right. I'd rather.
마지막 거만 틀린 거야?
Son, I could have sworn. That's a guardian.
야, 마지막 거만 틀렸어? 대박이네. 앞에 두 개를 맞춘 게 더 신기하다. 영양가 없는 개였구만. 아니, 이거 또 못 뛰어내려?
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches.
이제 갑시다. 이젠 갑시다. 엠브로시아 부르고 싶다. 12시 캄베르. 와, 저기까지 가야 돼? 아, 이것도, 씨. 이건 나중에 못해.
The free cities under siege?
Ready, go?
가자. 느리지만 빠른 척하는 엠브로시. 그니까 이쪽이 아니야? 아니 저건 다른 거야. 저기 맞아. 오크 컬러.
Then let us be rid of them.
하나하나 다 상대하면 끝이 없다.
Don't get surrounded.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
이 파파는 시리즈가 게임마다 달라도 다 분위기가 조금 애매하긴 해. 함락됐나 본데?
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
다른 데도 갈 수 있는 거지. 여길 가야겠어. 아, 잠깐. 아, 여기가 여기네? 아, 여기로 가야겠다. 여기가 더 낫겠다. 엑스칼리버를 위해서. 엑스칼리버 재료 구하러 간다.
This won't be easy.
오른쪽으로 가야 돼. 레스키모 나와라. 레스키모. 여기에 있을 건데. 왼쪽일려나? 아, 진짜 어딜지 모르겠는데? 세 갈래 길이는 왠지 느낌은 저쪽. 여기가 아니야? 저 같은데? 저 같은데? 아닌가? 이름이 다른데? 너냐? 너구나. 내가 찾던 녀석이 바로 너야. 어? 아닌데? 내가 찾던 녀석 아닌데? 뭐 어쨌든 리스키 무비니까 싸우자. 내가 찾던 녀석은 아니지만
Only those who have nothing. Show empty your pockets.
풀파워로 가지마. 맛이 어때? 밀어붙이기. 지금이다. 때려버려. 조슈아 지원해라. 램프시로. 이 등급 치곤 세다 너. 씨, 세다 세. 램프시로. 한다 댐프시로. 뭐야? 저걸 캔슬해? 댐프시로. 아, 그래도 아직 어빌리티 부족하니.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar.
탈주방치곤 굉장히 센데? 아이템도 아무것도 없다. 이 쓰레기네. 쟤인가? 쟤 아닌 것 같은데. 덩치가 크긴 한데 리스키몹까지는 아닌 것 같아. 이건 리스키몹까지는 아니야. 아, 그 길이 세 갈래 길이라 그게 문제. 얘를 잡아야 돼?
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
바로 시작부터 풀파워 간다. 램프시를 한 번 더 가자. 아, 그래도 아직 부족해.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
아무래도 이쪽인가 봐. 아, 귀찮게 됐네. 아까 처음에 갔던 데가 맞나 본데. 괜히 바꿨어.
Run like the wind.
일단 이쪽 길은 맞아. 저기가 거의 확실할 것 같아. 아니, 여기 아까 처음에 갔던데. 역시 정답은 바꾸면 틀리게 돼 있어. 너는 아니고 끝에 있나 뭐.
Right.
우두머리들은 적쟁이를 좋아하는구나. 여기 같은데? 아까 분볼 걔 만났을 때 너지? 아 맞네. 그림 알킨 C등급이네. C등급 따위가 날 귀찮게 하는 거. 가장 아래 등급이고. 그치 걔잖아. 사랑이 복숭아뼈까지 나오네. 얘네 다 물리쳐야 내려오겠다 그건가? 따스기 어디던데? 뭐야 아직도 남았어? 아 나 귀찮게 하네. 몇 명을 얘네가 세 번째니까 얘네 잡으면 쳐 나오겠다는 느낌. 이것 때문에 피닉스를 버릴 수가 없다니까. 저기 있을 때문에. 일단 날려버리고 마무리. 별로 차. 오. 나와 이 자식아. 나와 이 자식아. 근육돼지 자식. 간다. 이그니션. 세트라이트. 임펄스 가동. 간다. 댐프시롤. 간다. 필살기. 장판 뒤집기. 간다. 이그니션. 각성. 풀파워. C등급 따위가 꽤 오래 버티네. C등급 따위가 오래 버티는구나. 댐프시롤. 끝이다. 이그니션. 약간 부족할 것 같은데 어빌리티. 엑스칼리버는 만들 수 있겠네.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
아 4포인트 부족해 씨. 아니라.
Don't feel good, boy.
가자 굿보이. 해결은 했다 일단. 또 저거 달리밀. 이 정도면 로딩 거의 없는 수준이니까. 왜 이렇게 멀어?
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentlemen of the town guard are back.
이상하다 했어. 저건 다른 거야. 얘네 거츠. 발음 잘해야 돼. 거츠.
Clive, I found someone who said.
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old. Says the more swords and spears she puts him, and the more warby. And who will they? Why, the good Reaper.
And you've seen the...
Aye, you'll find her right here plying her trade.
Here in Dallam. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but it'd be a feeling. Now, if that's all.
Sorry to...
카론에 대해 가짜 카론 있구나.
You don't think?
Not unless she's just... Lady Karen had...
자식 안 믿는다니까. 거츠.
And I'll visit the...
All right.
개구라야 개구라. 이렇게 뭘 믿어?
You too, Goods.
아니면 이름이 똑같은가 보지. 아, 네. 돌아가야 되는 게 이게 너무 불편해. 너무 불편해. 그때 달리기도 개 느린데. 거의 마실 나온 수준이야. 뛰는 게.
What a mess. Where do we
엠브로시아. 여자 엠브로시아. 너밖에 믿을 리가 없다. 그나마 네가 낫다. 이단 부스터 이런 건 없니? 어? 이쪽 길이 아니야? 마인 하나 더 있는데 저쪽에.
If all of us continue to work together in defending Dallam,
The bandits may be known.
이쪽이 지금. 어? 잠깐만. 이쪽 길이네. 차라리 이게 더 가깝긴 해. 큰일 날 뻔했다. 이거 안 봤으면. 뺑이 7번. 여자 엠브로시아. 이번엔 찐이다.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
짭카론 나와라.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it.
It was a fairly unconvincing... So...
That's up, Dias. Boys?
멍청한 녀석. 대역죄인한테 이들이 상대가 되겠냐? 온다고? 온다고. 장판 대접기다. 거시기 찌르기. 너네 또 뭐야? 댐프시롤. 꺼져 이 자식아. 짭 도적. 이제 배울 수 있겠다. 네가 짭카론이냐?
Go on.
When the Borgwyn, he only wanted that, but you weren't even supposed to be.
What were you going to...
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to... I was only supposed... Then you... Well...
You're not worth the effort.
그렇지가 문제인데. 오히려 거치가 싸움 잘하는 거 아니야? 반전.
Stop cut and stop spreading.
For they are not lies.
Goose.
He's gonna kill. He said she had to.
After what she did, it is only that loathsome. Goose, was it? Only with your... Run along now.
No.
No.
I don't care what she did. Promise me you, or I'll kill you.
Goose, no.
Enough, all of you.
But how did you?
You're a son. Well, the whole thing got me thinking. Who in Dalamir? Though it was just... I thought the years might have taught you some... What was it we called you?
You. Everything that... It was all... And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goose, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
You great girl. Out of the way. So, you remember what an eye for an... Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
라운드만 봤을 때는 목숨을 거두는 게 아니고 거기를.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes it. It's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pair.
두 개 다?
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice.
아, 그래서 우드아이였구나.
So took some of my own, but he crossed a line. He didn't hurt you.
No, Nan, but...
Well, if he does, best we take the other eye, then we work our way down. But something tells me... Right. Let's get you back.
Remind me never to cross...
상한 놈이 다 해도. 아, 저기도 있고 여기도 있고 씨.
Dude.
했고. 네가 올 거면 빨리 와라. 아 뭐야, 해결이 아니고 낳는 거였어?
Clive, it just so...
And more talent.
Why, you're...
I'm listening.
Well, Randalar has none remain free for long, but the army...
And you've been looking to...
Precisely.
So where does my...
Though we may have the... So we've been searched, and we believe the place was...
And so...
How could I...
아씨, 해야 되는구나.
Sounds like I will, even if I... So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place.
I'll do my... All right.
I'm sure...
어딘데? 저기야? 자, 이거까지만 하고 메인으로 가자.
Ready, go?
아, 나 이것 때문에 디아를 제대로 못하고 있어. 저 말이겠구나. 맞아, 길? 맞네. 고블린이랑 부딪혔을 때 고블린 날아갔으면 좋겠다. 우와, 이렇게도 이동이 돼? 모든 적을 쓰러뜨려라. 가자. 램프시롤 바로 가자. 이야, 피닉스 지린다니. 뒤에서 지원을 그냥 레이저 포를 쏴주네. 다음 몬스터 나와주세요. 장판 뒤집기. 맞다, 이거 레벨업 시켜줘야 되는데. 간다. 이그니션. 아직도 있네. 아직도 있어. 씨. 램프시롤. 야, 이게 100맷을 주네. 일단 업그레이드 하자.
I think that's the last of them.
강화. 와, 마스터가 4,500이나 들어.
Let's head back to Boklat.
빨리 끝났다, 생각보다. 뒤에 영상이 얼마나 길까? 바하무드가 그 정도였는데 오딘은 훨씬 길겠고.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms.
I shall.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes, but enough about it.
It's done.
You made...
I should go and let her...
Don't let me... but she'll only get up. I'll explain every...
All right.
뭘 시키려고, 씨. 난 심부름꾼이야, 완전. 주인공이 아니고 후구야, 후구. 뭐야, 상담료 100만.
Eloise.
Thank you. Here. Well then, I suppose we'd bet the first thing.
You're still in the...
We are. A trusted colleague, I suppose it, but we shall...
Well...
I'm not...
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister, he represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses. Well, every trader and they're still expanding. And judging by her...
And you'd rather...
I would rather she did. And I would never deny her son. Eloise saved me from slavery. But this was not... I won't let her give up on her dreams. She freed me from my... And she must be...
You're a good man.
I have always been great. And I want to repay... But each time an opportunity to do just...
She loves you.
And I love her. Though I'm sure I'll...
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then. These bear... That's a job for...
드디어. 잠깐 여기 들렸다 갈까? 아, 너무 키가 많아져가지고 정신이 없다. 아씨, 너무 키가 너무 많아. 블랙선. 엑스칼리버. 근데 중요한 게 지금 끼는 무기보다 안 좋아. 왕의 위험을 풍기는 것. 말리스 제아 전승에 등장한 영미 사용했던 성검과 같은 이름진 블랙손이 전승에 필적할 만한 검이 되기를 바라며 만든 물건.
If I do say so myself.
보라색 검은 강화가 안 되는 것 같아. 장비 칼리버와 브라이트번이 있는데 270이고 260. 비주얼을 볼까? 뒷모습으로 나오지. 예, 브라이트번이고 엑스칼리버 비주얼 보자. 나쁘진 않은데 그닥 그렇게 멋있지도 않네. 자, 그럼 돌아갑시다. 어? 저거. Good.
Nothing like a...
I didn't. I just thought...
Aye. Well, someone... I reckon the both of us would be worse off if you've always been me right. And I'd have you... Why, you big fine. Play...
Thanks,
There's nothing...
That's as maybe. He'll need to start looking out for it till then.
Of course.
Stop it. I don't go thinking that'll do you...
모드아이가 아니고 의안이었구나. 아, 4,500을 어떻게 먹어? 씨. 다시 메인으로 갑시다. 자유도시 칸베르.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
나왔다, 미드.
Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
티키타카.
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
가자, 들어가. 담배를 합니다.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
벌써 당했어? 벌써 당하면 어떡해? 벌써 당하면 어떡해? 엠프시롤 어딜 뒤에서 급습을 해? 장판 뒤집기 강화 버전이다. 네가 대장이야? 나도 대장이야. 오, 순간이동. 몬스터 주제 순간이동을 해? 계속 때려봐. 때려봐. 댐프시롤. 각성이다. 리미트 해제. 리미트 해제다. 하더라. 오. 얘네부터 처리해야 돼. 플레이 같은 거. 마법을 써? 램프시롤. 더 오는 거냐? 파이어 이그니션.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
그만둔다. 오, 좀 친다 그거야? 댐프시롤. 다시 댐프시롤 어색하게 저걸 써? 이건 어때? 장판 뒤집기. 랜무지 공격. 리미트 해제. 근육돼지 자식 죽어라. 댐프시롤까지 옆구리가 다시 한번 이그니션. 피해서 공격. 다시 피해서 공격. 테이크다운. 즐긴 놈들. 어디로 가야 돼? 일이 헷갈려. 간다. 이건 또 뭐야? 꺼져라. 이번엔 차지 한번 쓰자. 애들이 좀 많아. 차지 한번 보자고. 시간이 좀 걸려서 그렇지 나쁘지 않아 이게. 근데 좀 많이 느리긴 해. 이제 두 번째야. 씨. 거의 다 됐어. 좀만 더 기다려. 다 됐다. 가자 바하무트. 조슈아 질도 도미넌트야 이 자식아. 웬만한 공격에는 끄떡없어. 브라하머트 윙. 한 번 더 모아야 될 것 같아. 이게 은근 꿀잼이야. 불편하긴 해도 4개만 모으면 은근 꿀잼이라. 근데 아마 포르갈도 기술 쓸 땐 쓰던데 또. 좀만 더 기다려. 한 칸 남았어. 됐어. 가자 바하무트. 간다. 장판 뒤집기. 댐프시로 거시기 공격. 웰, 오 위크스. 이그니션. 풀파워 가자. 리미트 해제. 댐프시로. 오 위크스. 자식이 지금 이 플리트한테